Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Go on, everybody.
We are here to talk Married at First Sight, Nashville. If you're keeping record, this is season 16, episode 14, The Rope, The Feather, and the Bidet. Sounds like a Harry Potter chapter. This episode was the sex episode. Now, a lot of people weren't having sex, but we talked an awful lot about sex this episode. We had Dr. P come in, and she was like the intimacy coordinator, if you were, and to kind of, flip over the stones of some of the what some of them would call, or what Clint and Gina coined, a physical block.
Yeah.
Which cucked couple do you want to start with, Brian?
I mean, I kind of want to start with the day. So, Chris and Nicole.
All right, so go for it.
I thought this was like a very funny, like that POV of them like using the bidet was kind of insane to me. Like that, like they're pantsless getting something shoved up. Like it's not,
Yeah,
it's liquid, but up their butt. Like this is on,
it's
like,
electric.
yeah.
Are you not a
Um,
bidet guy?
I've honestly never used one, and it's not that I don't like it. I just haven't used one. I wouldn't use one in a public place. I want to use it at like my house.
Yeah, I mean, you're not in Europe, so I mean, you're not going to see a bidet really in a public place anyway. But I know some friends of mine, definitely very pro bidet. I don't know that I actually have ever used one either, Brian.
Mhm.
So I don't. I just, in theory, I get it, I guess, but I also just toilet paper is fine too.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to like
We're
disclose
gonna get
information.
graphic here.
Yeah, but I mean, I would use it if I had it in my house. I'd obviously use
Yeah,
it,
I
but
would use it. I mean, but
I
I just
just
don't.
wouldn't. I don't. I knew some of my friends that have one, but I just, again, it's like I'm not going to use a bidet if somebody else's because it's literally water spraying on a butt, and then that water can go down into the bidet, technically, right, and then
Yeah,
spray back into your ass.
technically,
So,
yeah, it could be like the circle of life.
hey, nothing wrong with it. I haven't had the opportunity to use it.
Um, they, at least they are having sex though. Like, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence about them though.
There's a fight next week coming, it looks like.
Yeah,
So I'm very
it
curious.
appears that way. It appears it's going to be a fight. You don't really
It
know what that
appears
means,
a
but
storm could be brewing. Hopefully, we're not getting edit bomb, but we'll find out.
mm.
I want to talk about Kirsten and Shaq, my favorite couple, your favorite couple. The cracks just to keep on a cracking, Brian. To keep on a cracking. A long pause when she asked if Shaq is masculine. Woof. Uh, the tough provider uses the word business owner again. The comparisons to her dad are just getting like outwardly ridiculous. She's a psychologist, wet dream.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude, just like I, I don't want to like shit on site like therapy, but like that would sitting there, I would just be like just shaking my head so hard at her because like what are you supposed to like? And then if you like kind of clap back at her, they'll be like, "Well, you're not understanding her feelings," and you're like, "Okay, well, she's like fully blown insulting me."
I wrote this point down and then Shaq said it out loud. What do you mean you're not, you feel secure, but you're not safe and protected? Do you need to get shot to feel safe and
Yeah,
protected? Then he's like, what do you need to get, like, kidnapped for me to
yeah,
me
like
to
rob like a burglary or something like that. I
me
think is what he said.
protect you to for you to feel safe? And then she's like, the doctor's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, he's making a good point. It's like, oh no. And it's true. He's definitely had to like continually prove himself. And to find out that she like literally said she's going on a trip with him, and then day of, she was like, oh no, actually, I made some other plans with my friends, so I'm not coming. Like, that's pretty
Yeah,
crappy.
yeah, it's crap.
Because again, these people, like, this is not my problem with her in this respect too. She's all about telling him what like she expects as him as a husband, right? Like, to provide the home, the things like that. All he's really asking for is like, fine, then like actually be my wife, right? Like, have my back and do like wife things. But like, she's still like at times choosing to treat it like they're dating more so, right? And
Yeah,
like, oh well, my friends want to do something. In my head, in her head, she can justify. I only known him recently. It's like, well, yeah, but then you're asking a lot out of him. I just, again, I've never thought
it's
they
not
were this
50-50.
they're probably 50-50 now too. He just seems so damn committed, like, in general, but he's definitely not happy. So like, if this
No,
continues though, I could see him just being like, forget this. I don't, for as much crap as she's giving him, I have a feeling it would be him saying no.
Right. Apparently they
Like,
had sex next week.
well, yeah, and see, that could be the great equalizer.
Well, it could be like we consummated our marriage on paper or like something stupid. Like it could like another trick.
No, no. That if they said that in the preview, I don't really watch the I didn't watch the full preview. So okay, that would be that would definitely like swing them back more in like the 60-40. Um, all right. So next, Clint and Gina, the sex survey. Man, they are just full. The producers must hate them. They're just like full out saying that they're done. Like they're done. Like they're done already.
Yeah, they're kind of like to me like what a like a 7-year-old couple would be like. Like you were together for so long. She's like, well, he makes me laugh, and
Yeah,
they just joke about
it's
the sex.
nice. He
Yeah,
loves the same restaurants as me.
and Clint sends nudes, dude.
Oh, dude loves nudes. Dude loves nudes. Good for him. You know what? Live your life, King. Live your life. And also, his hair's fine. She's like, even if we get divorced, we'll get you a better haircut. I'm like, what other haircut would he get? Like,
I don't know. I think he needs. I need, if he's cutting his own hair, he needs to cut. He needs it.
oh god, whatever.
He needs it.
She's tough on him, in my opinion.
Well, she works with hair, so like
Yeah, she does
if
her own
any,
hair salon. So why shouldn't she? Why should she's already cut it already? Then just do it. Just do it.
yeah, she should have done it by now. Maybe he's a little timid about it, but
Um, Aris and Jasmine. She hates him, dude. She hates
yeah, I
him
mean,
so much.
rightfully so.
She hates him so much. She was like, "Yo, you friend zoned me on the honeymoon." She just like right away threw him under the bus. Rightfully so. Again, he was like, and I liked when he was like, "Well, I started asking her questions, and she didn't really seem to like answer or ask me back." She's like, "Because I know you were just trying to pass the time, a hole." I'm like, "Yes, dude, let's go." Like that's exactly what he was doing. Like he was just passing. That dude hasn't smiled once, not
Yeah, I
once.
mean that one's done. That one's 100% done. It's just delaying the inevitable that they're just going to be there for the rest of the probably the season.
This season has taken like it's just I feel like no one's on the upswing. like
Yeah, I don't really have feel confident like about even Chris and Nicole. I know they're always our leaders in the clubhouse, but they're not like they're
I'm
just over
sticking
the
with it
line.
that they'll be fine. I think they will have some bumps still, but I do think that they are going to make it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
I You
see.
keep saying that you're just hedging your bet. You got like a futures ticket on them, and you're just like, I can't like back off now. I
It's
really think that's
possible.
what I have to say about this episode. Honestly, there were a lot of those conversations with the therapist were funny. Funny to see all of them that like haven't had sex, like having to try to talk about sex. And
Mhm.
yeah, if you're married, it's kind of part of it. Like especially when don't even think back to like think about this, dude. Like sorry if other people disagree with me, but like think about this. Like these are just like starting the date. If you're not like hooking up when you're first starting to date, like they're acting like they've been married for a while.
Yeah,
Like they've been
that's yeah.
living an actual married life with each other's stresses where like they would become less like important. Like what it,
All right.
oh, these this like show. They're at
Yeah,
least they're less crazy than the 90-day the other way people though.
yeah. I
They're
mean, but like I guess the way I look at it is I kind of get why it's like, oh, you're meet like 'cause you could not like the person. Like if obviously they both thought each other were attractive, they would have had sex. I just
you also do you think that Kirsten still isn't attracted to Shaq then? Because like she says that like he has to like her other thing that's so stupid. She said she's like, yeah, I do. I really want to hook up with him, but like he has to be the one to initiate. It's like
well,
why?
I absolutely hate that mindset.
Why? Why? He's not going to say no if you pursue. I promise you, girl. I promise you, he will not say no. But it might actually make him feel good. Like we're oh
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could go
Brian, we
on.
could be like sex therapists. That'll
We
be
could
like
go
our
on and on about
sideshow.
that
We're gonna
that
start taking
theory.
phone calls.
Yeah, the
Our
reality
first
guys hotline.
well, we're gonna do the live shows
I
eventually.
wish
I
we had
want
a
some
number, man.
questions.
I wish we had a number that people could call and leave like messages or like ask
Well,
us
they can
about
leave
like
the email questions.
that's true.
Reality guys too. We need to start leaving that actually or putting that like on banners on the bottom. Like email us your questions at you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I guess that's what the comment section's for though.
Christina comments on everything though. So we really could just do a whole episode of us just commenting on Christina's comments. Shout out Christina.
Yeah.
Probably gonna make a comment about us commenting about your comments. So we're talking about this is the
I
metaverse.
don't know. Did she watch the show? This might be the one show she doesn't watch.
God, well, then we're gonna say you missed your big cameo. Maybe we'll screenshot, we'll screen record this at some point, and we'll throw it out there. It'll be like
Yeah.
like half a year from now. Like, yeah, you had your shout out. Yeah, so check out everything else we're covering on the channel. We're covering things that we mentioned: 90 Day Fiance, Survivor 44, the Challenge World Championships, Love is Blind season 4, most importantly, our biggest kind of viewership right now. Also check out our TikTok where we do reality TV news. Brian did all of the past season of Love Island. We have funny clips, mainly clips from like Vanderpump, Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, we're eventually gonna focus some Jersey Shore stuff on there. Check out all of our playlists. Everything is freshly reorganized, and we have a merch store. But we will already have had that right in the link there below. And after this video, I'm going to start remembering to mention it in the beginning of all of our videos because that's what we should be doing. This is very dumb of me. But until next episode, for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.